Manuel, how's the injury situation?
The injury situation is difficult. We have injured Agüero, Saminarri, Javi Garcia, Nastasic, and those 4 players. Fernandinho. That's not 5.
Where are they at? Where's each individual at the moment? Is Nasri back training?
Nasri and Javi Garcia start today training with the squad. We'll see in the rest of the week if he can be fit for Saturday.
The other 3, how long are you thinking?
Nastasic, I suppose, is just a pain in his knee. I don't think it will be very, very long. He has no injury, no important injury at least. And Fernandinho and Agüero will see, but normally 1 week more.
Who do you see as favourites for the title now?
The same teams that were favourite 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago. I repeat from the beginning, it's a very close Premier League, and I think that Chelsea, Arsenal, Manchester City, Tottenham, Liverpool are all in fight for the title. And it will be, I suppose, all of them will be till the end.
Do you feel that maybe Jose Mourinho is playing mind games?
No, I don't think that those are mind games. I don't think that any managers can be affected by those kind of things.
What do you make of his response to the comments about his spending, though? I think he missed Kurt Zouma off his spending, didn't he, yesterday?
No, I answered just one to Mourinho, because if you remain always in silence, you may agree with some things. I think that we started about talking about the referees and talking about the fair play, financial fair play. I don't think it's the way, but just one. I will continue every week talking about for things that for me is not the important level.
So you said you'd changed because you'd spoken about him last
just
time.
Once, I repeat. I just answer once.
Can I ask you, though, about Yaya Toure? Because obviously the main comment did come from Mourinho yesterday. He said if he's not suspended, the message is clear. The players can do what they want if the ref doesn't see. What's your response to that?
I repeat, I don't respond about things that Mourinho says every week, because we will continue every week trying to talk about things that are not from football. And I repeat, I don't want to be in so poor level.
But with regard to Yaya Toure,
I suppose that FA acts as the way they think is the better for all the teams. I trust in the FA and I trust in the referees.
how damaging do you think the past couple of games have been for your own title hopes, Manuel?
Pardon? I don't understand.
How damaging do you think the last couple of games have been for your own title hopes?
No, I think it's normal. It's normal that all teams will drop points. Very important for us. From the last 30 points, we can add all. We won 25. I think it's an important amount of points. Maybe we lost the last. We lost the games against Chelsea, and we draw against Norwich. And I think that all the teams that are in relegated position, in bad position at the table, will add points in the second half. So for me, it's normal.
How difficult a situation, though, is it to get things back on track with the big games that you've got coming up as well, with the re-involvement in the Champions League?
I think it's a very important week for us this week, because we have to play in the 3 competitions. Maybe we are we are not in our best moment for the amount of players that are injured, but we must play now, tomorrow in Premier League, on Saturday in FA Cup, and on Tuesday on Champions League. So we'll see what happens this week. I hope that the team returns to a normal performance, and I hope that the future will be best when we have the players back.
How big a test, then, is this of the character of the squad that you've got?
I think the character of all the squad will be, till the end of the season, very hard. It's very. I think that the team with a strong mind is the team will win.
Manuel, you say you want your team to get back to a normal performance. In the last 2 games, what is it that has displeased you then about the 2 performances?
Well, I think that both performance was absolutely linked with the amount of players that we are injured. We play with 5 players less, and we have 3 players that play, but not 100%, especially the strikers, not 100% of fitness. So I hope that will be normally, and that will return all of them in their normal performance.
Without players before those 2 games, without key players, you've been scoring goals, of course breaking records, scoring goals. and you haven't in the last 2 games. How concerned are you about that?
Not concerned because I repeat, maybe it was the same moment before Sergio Aguero was injured, but Negredo and Seco were fit. In these 2 games, Negredo was not 100%, Seco was not 100%, and Aguero was not available. So I suppose that in the future we are going to continue scoring. It's also important because everyone was warning about how the goals we concede, but it was so easy to score goals. And the most difficult thing in football is to score. We hope that we will continue doing, but I repeat, it's not easy.
How big a week is this for you, given the 3 competitions that you will compete in over the next 7 days? Could this make or break your season? Is that the way you're thinking?
No, I don't think that the season will finish this week. I think it's important. First, because it's just the first game against Barcelona. We have to play the other game in March, but it's important to have a good result here at home. In FA Cup, also we can continue FA Cup or we can go out. That's maybe it's a knockout. If we draw, we have another game. And in Premier League, that are very important 3 points. After that, we are going to have 36 points more. I repeat, I am absolutely sure that the Premier League will decide in the last 2 games.
And Sunderland you will face, of course, in the Capital One final. How have you assessed their form of late?
Yes, we are going to play against them in the final, but I think that a different match, a different competition, and different match. Tomorrow we have a match with a good team that they are playing very well in the last 5 or 6 games that they play. So I am absolutely sure, as I said every week, that we must play a very good game tomorrow if we want to win.